Hi gardeners. Today we're going to talk about how to save French bean seeds and what to do with the plants when they've hit the end of their life. Now this is bed 3 in the foreground, and over on the right side you can see some really dire looking jade bush beans. Nothing wrong with them being dire looking. They've been around for almost 5 months, so it's time for them to go away. The ones on the left were succession planted, and as you can see they are looking pretty green here. And we'll zoom in on them. That's the section that's producing right there from left to right, and that's the section that is beginning to die off. We're going to take a look at how we're saving bean seeds for next year and what we're going to do with these old withered plants. Let's go take a look, shall we? Some plants have just had it. This one here. See, totally gone. This one looks bad too. So all we're doing is we're going to snip off right at the base here, and we're going to try to leave as much of the root in as possible. Well, that came right up. So you can see it's already starting to decompose there. That's good for us because the bottoms, the roots of the beans, will leave nitrogen in the soil. This one is pretty done too. He's still a little green, but it's time. Everything below that level here will be left in to decompose in place, and the nitrogen that attaches to it will stay. Here's another one, as you can see, end of life. But look at this one. At the beginning you say, oh, that doesn't look very good there. And as you can see, flowers. And more over here, and there is a brand new bean just starting. Here's another new bean. It's just since yesterday. So, we've got some options here. Some of these plants are wanting to work for us. When do we save for seed? This plant has had a lot of damage to its leaves. It still has some there, so we're going to save these beans. We're going to let them dry on the vine. They will begin to get brownish on the tip like this one, and when they get full brown, you'll actually be able to rub them in your finger like this, and it will crinkle a bit, and that lets you know that you can take the beans out because they have dried enough. I usually put them on a piece of paper and let them sun dry on a windowsill for another day or two before I put them in an envelope. These are very, very dysfunctional beans here. I don't even think this plant's going to make it, but we'll let it try. This is going to be some good save seed here, and here, and over here. You can see that one. Beautiful. So we will let these plants die on the vine, and they will slowly turn brown and crinkly, and that's when we can take the seeds out. As for the rest of these, this plant has produced some very nice ones too. All of these plants over here, with the exception of this one with a lot of green leaves, that's a good eating bean right there. So we can harvest the best beans that we see. These are the young plants here. Try to get a shot down the row for you. These young ones are still a few weeks away. They won't have as many crops as these older ones, but they will be a welcome source of food in September. This one has a lot of flowers, no beans yet. Same here, a lot of flowers, no beans. And if you look right here, that leaf didn't get broken by chance. There, something was eating on it. Looks like it might have a little bit of fungus on it. Well, we've certainly had the hot, moist weather for fungus lately. So a lot of these bean plants are looking good. But they are still a week or two away. We've got to let all of these beautiful flowers get pollinated. And we have a lot of pollinators around here, so I'm not worried about that. This one too. But hey, we've got a bean off of 3, and the rest of these, we could eat a lot of these. That could be eaten. But we will let them save for seed. Over here in bed 2, we were saving these first 5, but these plants died a little bit faster than we thought. I don't see any dried beans on this one at all. This one has a few here. That might be salvageable. There may be some beans there. And I see next to nothing there, so we'll start cutting these down. But you can see how much they look like a dead stalk. Nothing there either. That might be 1 or 2, but I am not very enthusiastic. So those 5 plants, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Very dry. And now you can hear it crinkle, and the seed popped right out. See that? A little bit too dry on that one. But at least that's the idea of what we want to do. So there's your dried bean right there. This is a little wrinkled and it might be a little too dry, but you never know with moisture. Things can come back, especially on beans. So now we're going to try to save this plant, and that almost dead one there. Nothing here. One here. And it's just gone to dust. Might have waited too late. Remember, errors are how you can learn, and we're really smart because we make a lot of errors. Now let's see if we have any for harvest. Bingo. This is the jade bean at its most glorious. Nearly a full handful long. Another. 2 more. Some of the finest tasting French beans that you will find. So I will continue the harvest here, and now you can see what you're looking for. Long, straight pods. I like to let the beans get fat. These are a stringless variety of beans, so you don't have to worry about letting them get too big. You'll just get more protein more meal, more taste. All right, thank you all very much for watching. Remember, you can save your own seeds. Sometimes it doesn't work out well, but most of that bed, that entire bed over there, bed number 3, was sown with saved seed. These were bought seeds over here. All right, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. We'd love to have you as part of the family. And don't forget, you can grow your own food. Bye-bye.